Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Cruise Ship Safety and Security channel, where we dive deep into the real side of cruising. Whether you're a first-time cruiser or a seasoned seafarer, I'm here to help you sail smarter, safer, and with total confidence. Now, today's topic is a big one. So you've seen the ads, the beautiful cruise ship gliding across a sapphire ocean. Couples sipping cocktails on sun-drenched decks, smiling families heading off on a grand adventure. It all looks perfect, right? But here's a question. What if that dream cruise turns out to be a total scam? Today I'm diving into a world not many people talk about. Cruise scams. We're talking misleading deals, fake websites, and shady operators who are ready to take your money and leave you with nothing but regret. I'm going to break it all down. The red flags to watch for, the tricks scammers use, and most importantly, how you can protect yourself. Cruise holidays are often seen as the ultimate escape. You're on a floating hotel, everything's included, and all you have to do is sit back and enjoy the ride. It sounds amazing. And to be fair, it often is amazing. But the dream image, the glossy marketing, the glowing reviews, it creates the perfect cover for scammers. These people know that travelers are looking for value, for adventure, and let's be honest, a bargain. And that's exactly what they offer. But here's the truth. If something sounds too good to be true, it almost always is. And when it comes to cruises, those fantasy deals can quickly turn into financial disasters. Let's break it down. Most cruise scams follow a similar formula, and it's surprisingly effective. First, they hook you with a deal that feels like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You'll see flashy ads on social media or get emails saying things like, luxury Caribbean cruise for just $99, or you've been selected for a free cruise, and you think, wow, this must be my lucky day. Then comes the pressure. They'll say the offer is only valid for the next 24 hours, or they'll tell you that there are only a few cabins left, so you need to act fast. And this is where people start rushing. They don't take time to think or check or even ask questions. And finally, the money grab. Scammers will usually ask for full payment up front, often through insecure methods like wire transfers, bank drafts, or apps that don't offer buyer protection. Once they have your money, poof, they're gone, the website disappears, the phone lines go dead, and you're left wondering what just happened. Now, I know all this might sound dramatic, but let me tell you, it's not just hypothetical. Real people are losing real money. There's a couple we spoke to, Dave and Jane from Illinois. They had saved up for months to book what they thought was a Mediterranean cruise. They found a website offering an unbelievable deal and paid $3,000. 2 weeks before the cruise, the website vanished. No confirmation, no contact, no refund. The ship didn't even exist. Another person was offered a free cruise over the phone. All they had to do was cover the port charges and some basic fees, which added up to over $900. Once they paid, silence. These stories are everywhere, and they're heartbreaking because these people didn't do anything wrong. They just trusted the wrong source. So how do you avoid becoming the next victim? The good news is there are some really clear warning signs to look out for. Here are the biggest red flags. Number 1. The deal is way too good to be true. If it's 80% cheaper than anything else you've seen, that's a big clue. Something's not right. Number 2, they pressure you to act fast. Real cruise lines want your business, sure, but they're not going to threaten you with disappearing deals. Scammers will. Number 3, weird payment methods. If they're asking for wire transfers, crypto, or payments through third-party apps, that's a major red flag. Reputable travel companies use secure, traceable methods like credit cards. Number 4, vague or missing contact info. No physical address, no phone number, or generic emails like info@bestdeals.com. Big nope. And finally, poor spelling and grammar in emails or on websites. It sounds small, but a legit cruise line invests in its image. Sloppy communication is often a sign of a scam. All right, let's talk about what you should do, because cruising is still one of the best ways to travel. You just need to be smart about how you book. First off, do your research. Google the company, check for reviews. Not just on their site, but on independent platforms like Trustpilot or travel forums. See what real people are saying. Secondly, stick with the big names or trusted travel agents. If you're using an agent, make sure they're accredited and have good reviews. If you're booking directly, go through the official cruise line's website, not some random third-party site you've never heard of. Don't be afraid to ask questions. A real company will happily explain what's included in your package, what's extra, and what your cancellation rights are. And please, always use a secure payment method. Credit cards are your friend here. They offer protection if something goes wrong. Never send money via wire transfer, ever. Look, booking a cruise should be fun. It should be exciting. The beginning of a brilliant adventure. And it absolutely can be if you stay sharp and don't fall for the bait. Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Take your time, ask the right questions, and don't get swept away by flashy promises. The sea isn't going anywhere, and the right cruise is out there waiting for you. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever been targeted by a cruise scam, or do you know someone who has? Share your story in the comments. Your experience could help someone else avoid the same trap, and if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and ring that little bell so you don't miss future videos. We have got loads more travel tips, cruise advice, and real-world insights coming your way. Until then, safe travels and stay smart. Remember, know before you go, your safety starts here. See you next time.